welcome to Budget Fishing. It's been a while since I've done an update. I've had a number of things going on in life with regards to a new job, the winter and everything else in between, long hours and so on and so forth. But new year, new start. Hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. I think I could still get away with saying that now. Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick video of my top 5 places of where I tend to pick up my tackle. Kind of missed the point with the last few videos and what the channel's about. Obviously session vlogs and everything are fine, but it's called Budget Fishing, so let's get back to where it's all about with regards to acquiring the tackle you use from the right places. I'm going to be doing a review of some new rods and reels which I picked up late last year. Tried to do a video of them on my last session, but never got anything to really, I never caught anything really, so it didn't help finish the video off with how I wanted to. So that'll be coming soon when the weather picks up a little bit. But yeah, let's start off, like I say, 5 places where I pick my tackle up from. Hopefully you find it a little bit helpful, and yeah, we'll go from there. Obviously leave your comments and everything in the bottom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications when videos go up. But let's start with number 5. My number 5 is Amazon. As I'm sure you're aware, there's a number of bits and pieces you can get off of Amazon, some good, some not so, and so on and so forth. So just so you're aware, obviously this is in and around sort of Christmas and various other bits and pieces, but you can see the stuff I have ordered off there. So yeah, solar charger, and fish care spray. There are better sprays than that around, but if you go on to, obviously, let's have a quick look and see what comes up. There's a lot of choice there, some good, some bad, some indifferent. Obviously do your homework with regards to things and make sure what you're getting is worthwhile. Last thing you want to do is, not everything you can find on there is good. But yeah, check for the names and bits and pieces. Something you will find some bargains. You'll find some that are cheap for a reason. But yeah, my number 5 is Amazon. 4 is eBay. Obviously, you might think these are a little bit teaching you to suck eggs to start off with. But yes, there are some good bits again to find on eBay. As you can see here, my recent stuff, you'll see the bait boat when I bought that in 21. You'll see the fishing rods that I've purchased. As you can see there, they are brand new rods. And as you can see, they are dirt cheap for brand new rods, or as cheap can be. Notice the postage and packaging though. There was I'll go into where I bought them from in a second, but it makes sense. Do your homework with a couple of bits. But yeah, as you can see, I bought a couple of bits and pieces, and having purchased the rods, I bought a couple of other bits at the same time, so it would all turn up at once. But to go, let's have a quick look. You can see some of the stuff I have been looking at. This is a very good place to buy your bits and pieces from. The reason I say that is this is where I got the rods from. If I can find them, doing it wrong. There we go. Search for you. It's at Home and Leisure. If you sort by ending soonest, you will then see, as you can see, new bite alarms. Check the postage and packaging. What you don't want to do is bid on something and then end up getting stung with the postage and packaging and it not being a good deal. But as we scroll down, as you can see there, brand new bivvy, nice and cheap there. Rod pods, so on and so forth. Don't quite know how they do it, but as you can see scrolling down, just chuck a bid on it. Chuck on what you're prepared to pay. I think I bid 80 quid for the fishing rods because they were meant to be 160. I got them nice and cheap. Can't complain. Different things come up all the time, but yeah, that my third choice is, choice number 4 is eBay. And yeah, in particular, the seller if you're looking for certain bits and pieces. So following number 5 and number 4 being quite obvious ones, I'm sure we've all been on there having a look for the bits and pieces. Key thing is do your homework and make sure you don't overpay. my choice number 3 is the tackle shops you normally find on a fishery, on site at a fishery that you go to. Reason I say there, the fishery is typically taking money from the anglers anyway for the your fishing sessions and stuff. But if you need bits and pieces, support the business as well. That money is going to go back into. It's all a big pot, so don't forget, whatever you pay for your fishing, whatever you pay on site, it all goes back into the upkeep, the maintenance of everything that you're using, the facilities you've got there. So yeah, my typically if I'm down at Coking Farm or Todbur and I need bits and pieces, I will top up using their tackle shop. I try not to buy too much off of Amazon and eBay because, well, I like to support the local businesses and bits and pieces and the places that I'm fishing. So, yeah, number 3, your local tackle shop. Well, sorry, not your local tackle shop, the on-site tackle shops. So, yeah, support them and make sure they can put the money back in for the places you're enjoying. Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully you can see at the top there. All I've done is put in a search for fishing. This is going to throw up an awful lot of various bits and pieces. There's a rowing machine there. But as you can see, as I'm sure you'll, if you haven't looked at Facebook Marketplace before, well worth going on and having a nosy to see what's in your area and seeing what people are getting rid of. Just be wary, obviously, people selling used stuff, it's not always going to be a bargain because they'll think that they might be able to get a bit more than what they paid for it. They might have bought it as a bargain, trying to cash in on it. But do your homework on them. Go and have a look. Don't be afraid to throw in a cheeky bid. If somebody's got something up at, I don't know, 100 quid, throw a bid out at 80. They can only say no. If they say yes, happy days, and you're happy to pay for it, then a winner. It also helps when places haven't got things in stock. Go on there, have a nosy round, see what's there. You might also find something else rear their head that you've not thought about. Yeah, number 2 is Facebook Marketplace. And then just play around with your searches and bits and pieces to see what comes up. Number 1, I've said it a number of times already by accident, so my editing skills aren't that good to rip it all out and refilm. But number 1 is your local tackle shop. Support your local tackle shops because when you need them, if you don't, they're not going to be there. If you found something cheaper online, maybe you've been on Angling Direct or something like that, why wait for it to be posted? Go down to your local tackle shop, ask if they'll price match it. If they won't price match it, it's normally only a couple of quid difference. You can feel it, you can touch it, it's there in your hand, you can take it away that day. But support the business because otherwise, if you don't, when they're not there, you won't have anywhere to go to. I'll do a quick search of the sort of ways I tend to look at it and you can see the local ones that I've got. But yeah, support your local tackle shop. Make sure that they can survive because businesses are finding it hard at the moment. Is it not 100% certain where your nearest tackle shop is? Easiest way to do it, as I find, you go onto your Google Maps. As you can see roughly where I'm located. So all I'll do in there is put in fishing tackle shop near me, pop it on. Boom, loads of them. So my nearest one is in the centre of Trowbridge, which I've been to a few times. I also know there is a very good one over in Melksham. But as you can see, I've not been to the one in Warminster, but I know they do a load of stuff. I do know that sort of down here, which is where I used to live, there's a couple down there. As you can see, Bristol. So yeah, it's really easy to find your local tackle shop. If there's one nearby, please do use them. Like I say, we need to keep as many of these places open as possible. Businesses are finding it hard enough as it is. So yeah, do make sure you use them and try and keep these businesses afloat. So it's only a quick video today. I'll try and do some more videos as the weeks go on. Obviously, I mean, it's Baltic out there at the moment. It snowed a couple of days ago. It's about -4, -5 every night at the moment, so I'm not keen to get out on the bank as things stand. But yeah, it's hopefully you've found something useful in this. Hopefully you may have seen something floating around. You've gone, oh, that looks good. I'll have a look into that. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And don't forget to comment down below if you want to see anything with regards to recordings. If there's something you disagree with, if you've got some input that you think will help other people, then please put them in the comments below. I'll always have a look at them. I'll try and always respond where possible, and I'm sure other people will find them helpful, providing they're constructive. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll throw some more videos up soon. Cheers!